What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be making this video. I've officially made it to 1 month on YouTube, and this is also my 10th video. I'm gonna be letting you guys know what it's been like for me this past month making these videos, the ups, the downs, and what my process has been like. I'm also gonna let you know what I've learned during my first month here on YouTube, which may in turn help you on your journey. So stay tuned for that, and let's get into it. Where do I start? I think what has been the most important thing in my YouTube journey so far has just been getting started. I've been wanting to start a channel for over a year and a half now, but from having a baby to just inhibitions, a little bit of procrastination, and just life in general, I didn't record my first video until about a year ago. Of course, I never posted it, and maybe I will someday. But I can say I have been recording consistently during my first official month here, and that's how I've been able to make it to video number 10. Between being a mother, a wife, and a full-time nurse, it has been challenging to say the least. And sometimes trying to find the time and the energy to make these videos is rough, but I enjoy it, and I just want to share with you some of these experiences. I've been lucky enough that my husband works in the creative field, and he's been able to help me get my channel off of the ground. He does all of the editing and the recording. So I will say the editing is the more time consuming of the two. Shooting a video may take an hour or two with the setup and everything that goes into that, but the editing can easily take a couple of days, especially if this is your side hustle. Some of the challenges making these videos is of course fitting it in with my busy schedule. It's extra challenging with a growing toddler. Being able to find quiet time with her is like getting a nursing assignment where all your patients are stable and independent. It's nearly impossible. So I definitely try to record while she naps, but it still proves to be really hard. Coming up with video ideas can be another hurdle that I'm experiencing. I want to be consistent on YouTube, but I also want to create videos on topics I'm passionate about and that are engaging. My space that I'm recording in right now isn't the biggest either, so having an interesting backdrop is something that has been really difficult for me, but I'm definitely doing my best with what I have, and I think it looks pretty good. But let me know in the comments below. Do you think my background is decent? Do you think it could stand to be spruced up a little bit? Leave some suggestions. I would love to read it. But I will say the most challenging thing for me so far has been learning to speak into a camera lens and maintaining my personality and staying natural. I know it sounds funny because nobody is here watching me, but there is something very impersonal about talking into a machine. And I know that it's something that's gonna come with time, and as I get comfortable with it, I'll get better with it. Staying disciplined and on schedule can be tough too, but once the videos are finished and they're uploaded, now there's anticipation of knowing, is anybody actually watching these videos? I will say that after I put my first video up, I was checking my views, what seemed to be every hour on the hour. I wanted to see, has anyone commented? Is anyone liking? Are they subscribing? We all know social media can be something like a drug if you don't know how to handle it. You know, you're constantly seeking out those dopamine hits. So after doing this for 1 month, I will say that even though I still check for the stats on my video now, I'm not looking at the views like how I was when I first started. It is still important to stay on top of your analytics though, to see if your content is being engaged with. Understanding the analytics though is a whole nother story. It can be really discouraging when you put so much time and effort into a video and you see that maybe 1 or only 2 people have viewed it, and they viewed it for like 10 seconds. But I just have to remind myself that I'm just getting started and no one knows of my channel just yet. I just have to keep going, stay consistent, and work to make content that you guys hopefully want to watch. Having a YouTube channel is like having a second job. You really have to devote time and energy. I'm sure there are some YouTubers out there who casually make these videos on their phones, on their vlogging cameras, where they just naturally tell their stories and they don't have to do very much editing, and they're super successful on here. But that's not the case for me, and I'm sure that's not the case for many other YouTubers. I have to do my pre-production, I have to organize my thoughts on paper, and sometimes that takes multiple takes. I have to have a plan, and my goal right now is to release 2 videos a week. So that means I have to try to shoot both of these videos in one sitting, and that can be really, really hard. There are nights where I'm up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm getting up at 7 o'clock for work in a few hours. So I will say, if you're starting on planning a YouTube channel, go hard at it and be prepared to treat it like a second job or side hustle. You really, really need that mentality. Speaking of mentality, sustaining a YouTube channel isn't for the mentally weak, okay? Be prepared to make a lot of videos with little return in terms of views. Don't expect your friends or your family to support you either. But I do just have to say, I am blessed to have people around me who support my YouTube channel and they're watching my videos. Even though nursing, they may not know too much about it or they may have little to no interest in it. But the fact is, your circle doesn't have to care. And when I say care, I mean they don't have to be sitting there and liking every video, engaging with it, and watching the video from start to finish. And that's okay. It's not their responsibility to do that, but it's nice if they do. You just have to keep going, regardless if your video has 2 views or 2 million views. My husband also coaches youth boys basketball, and he's always preaching that you have to compete hard the same way, no matter if you're up 60 points or you're down 60 points. And that's the way you have to approach YouTube. So I can't worry if I have a video with no likes or receive a bad comment or there's no engagement. Every video is not for everyone, and that's okay, especially after only 1 month on YouTube where I'm one of over 50 million channels. It's gonna take some time to build an audience. And in order to build that audience, of course, I told everyone I know that I was doing this YouTube thing. And even though I just mentioned that people aren't going to support you or they don't have to support you, getting them to subscribe only takes 2 minutes. So pump it out to everyone that you know. Ask them to subscribe. That's a good way to get started. I started by making videos, but after watching a video from a fellow YouTuber, and unfortunately I don't remember the name of her channel, she did mention that she managed to get more followers by posting a short every day. So I started to do shorts, and I will say that after posting more shorts, I've noticed that it's had an impact in terms of helping me build an audience. There has been more engagement since I started posting shorts more frequently. I know I'm still under 100 subscribers, but all of them are a small victory to me, and I appreciate every single subscriber. I appreciate every single person who takes the time out there to watch my stuff and to support my channel. So what have I learned in my first month of being on YouTube? Well, you just have to do it. I know it sounds cliche, but you just have to go out there and film and make videos. Don't worry if they're not perfect. Don't worry about what equipment you have. Don't worry about what your background looks like. Just get in the habit of making videos and making more videos. You just have to be committed to the process. It's time consuming and it is frustrating at times. I personally love seeing the final result and getting to share my experiences and my knowledge with all of you. It's easy to get discouraged with the numbers, but you have to do it because you want to and you have a passion for the process. That is what's been keeping me going for the past 30 days here on YouTube. I just really love the process. And don't get caught up on what your channel needs to be right away. The reality is you may not know, and that's okay. I'm just making videos right now on topics that I'm passionate about, and hopefully it can help someone on their journey or people find it interesting. So for now, I'm gonna keep making my videos on nursing, family, motherhood, and who knows what else. But I can honestly say I'm excited to find out, and I'm excited to find that out with you guys by my side. So it has been a crazy first month of making YouTube videos and sharing it with all of you, but it's been great. I just wanted to say again, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, leave a comment. Are you planning on starting a YouTube channel, but you're afraid like I was / I am still kind of afraid? How has your first month been on YouTube? What has your process been like? Do you have any tips or suggestions for myself? I do want to read it. So thank you again. Here's to a great month on YouTube and to many, many more months in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.